Good morning, everyone. Sorry I'm a little late. Been futzing around with these charts. Oof. I tell you, this rollover is a serious pain. But I've figured out a way. I have a method for all of those who are in my room. I have a method that I do contract rollover the same every time. Now I've got to go and just make sure the gaps are in the right place and everything. So, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the tradingsyndicate.org. I'm JJ, and we are here to help you make money, very simply. Um, we are looking at the new, I guess, the H contract, which expires in March. The rollover has started. Um, our contract volume is pretty much the same. The old contract has 46,000 contracts traded, the new one 44, so I decided to go with the new one instead of waiting for it to surpass, just to get you guys off on the right foot this morning. So let's go and see what's shaking here in the kitchen. What's cooking? So overnight inventory is long. Okay, we had a liquidation on Friday. Now we've taken that product. We're selling it in the overnight higher, right? Profit. So right away, you can tell that the market's working properly, right? Market's working properly because what should a market do after a discount sale, right? It should bring in buyers, right? Discounted prices bring in buyers, right? So now you know that the market's working properly and the mechanism is working nicely. Now, if we had opened gap down and we were, say, under 868, 64, then we'd be okay. There's sellers. Hope you guys had a good weekend. I'm just jumping right into this. I have to do a shortened session today because I have to go to medical appointments today. They've scheduled a bunch of stuff for me. So we're going to do about a half hour today. So I just want to get you guys prepped. Instead of focusing on trades, I'm going to focus on the rollover and how to deal with it. Okay? I hope um, I hope that's okay. Now, when a market rolls a contract, what I like to do is I like to sit and watch my levels, redraw my levels, adjust the gaps, all of that stuff. Now, the way I do it, you don't have to do it this way, but I've been doing this now since 2012. So, for over a decade, what I do is when I roll the contract over, I use the continuous futures contract, volume-based rollover, and back adjusted. Okay? There's a million ways you can go, blah, 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 blah. I just do it the simple way. I'm a volume trader. I look at cost basis, right? I look at inventory and cost basis. So that's why I do a volume-based rollover, okay? Because that's what I'm looking at, cost basis. And I care where the inventory is priced. So keeping with that, we have our inventory priced here, and we are right at the top of it. So market's working well, number one. Number two, what else is important to remember when you're trading today and the next couple of days? You have two active contracts, right? Remember, you have two actively traded contracts. You've got the December contract and you've got the March contract. And right now, they both have about equal volume. Now, as the roll over process takes place, you're going to see that the old contract gets surpassed by the new one in volume, right? Yes? Okay? What does that mean for you guys? What's the practical information? When you split volume between two contracts, it means there's usually less follow through, right? Because you're splitting the amount of participants into two different markets. You guys with me? Is my microphone working? Hello? Okay, you're just all asleep. Okay. All right. All right. Well, I'm just going to talk and you guys can rewind this cuz you're not awake. That's cool. I just want to make sure that my microphone's working because the room's kind of dead. All right, so that's number one. Okay, so inventory's long. We're looking for an adjustment when London opens, right? All right, just checking you guys, right? So, all right, what do we expect today? Look for the market to go back and forth, okay? As the two contracts intermingle, so to speak. All right. Now, I've gone in and drawn, here's our overnight high. It's a poor high, it's a double top. So we have competitive selling right here, right? Our overnight point of control is up here at 69.06. Now we are looking, if you are a short seller, you are looking for 69.01 and a half. That's your target, right? Because J period corrected inventory. Now let's see. If K period can take out the low of J, it will come down to this O2 area and that 1.5. The lower stops are here and here and here. There's the close. And a proper inventory adjustment will take us down to the close. Okay? I will be on for the New York session. My coaching clients today, I won't be around until later on in the day. So I apologize for that, but hey, when these doctor's appointments are tough to get, so when you get them, you have to go. Otherwise, it's months before they can see you again. So yeah, um, I will be on for the afternoon session, which is 2 p.m. UK time. And yeah, so pretty much normal. We have distribution up here, point of controls up here, good distribution. Let's see now if K period doesn't take the low of J, it'll go right back up to that 69.07 area. Take a look at the balance zone I did. My balance zone for the evening, I did them yesterday. So the cost basis is 88 to 93. Double it to 2, and then double it again if you're into 4 times cost basis. It'll be up here at 69.20-ish. All right. It's okay to use the old contract today. Uh, Probably today the old contract will get taken over in volume. Yeah, so that's pretty much it, folks. Now we just sit and wait, and you know, I'll put a new chart book in the room later on today. It'll be the December 2025 chart book with the new contract and the new levels. and I'll redo the 4-hour charts and the half an hour candle charts as well. So we seem to be catching some bids at 69.04. Now, for people who have not traded through, for the new people in the room who haven't traded through a contract rollover, um, I suggest you don't trade. Now, I'm going to get into trouble for saying don't trade, but sometimes you have to use that thing that sits on top of your shoulders called your brain, um, and sit and observe a market and see whether the levels that you are using work before you actually go and spend money on them, right? Right. Not worth. Oh, great. I got somebody heckling me in my own room now? Great. Oh, God. What a knob. All right. Well, for those of you who are interested in learning how to roll the contract, oh, I don't know. It's the guy who's allergic to Zoom. It's okay, he's got issues. Alrighty. So that's pretty much it. So you've got your levels. You understand what to do, right? So please, no one contact me and tell me that they've blown up their accounts. All right? You've been prepared. And you'll just sit and watch and see if the levels work. It's pretty slow right now because the bids are underneath 6,900. They're distributing above it. Pretty simple. What else? What else am I supposed to tell you this morning? Any questions? Does anybody have questions on rollover? Yeah, it's going to get pretty slow coming into Christmas. This is the first year I won't be, we're staying in town, so I will be doing sessions. Usually we take 2 weeks off at Christmas, but we decided to stay in town this time, so I will be doing sessions. Not during all the time, but we will be here. Yeah, not much. J&K, same place. The bids are there right now. Let's see when London opens. Should knock that down. Correct inventory lower. All good? You guys are good? So you've got your levels. It should be nice and simple. Expect low volume, little follow through. You really want to just spend a lot of time watching, checking your levels, make sure that the gaps are in the right place. You might redo some of your balance zones, your short-term balance zones because the new contract is significantly higher in the roll. Basically, that's it. Okay. We'll keep it short. I've got a video on setups I'll be putting out in the room, and we'll also be doing on Wednesday at 11 o'clock Eastern. We'll be doing another execution course where we'll be focusing on execution and how to tell between the different types of A plus setup. You might have the same setup, but that setup will have, oh gosh, multiple different trading strategies depending on how the market's trading. So we're going to be working on that. Yeah, that'll be on Wednesday at 11 Eastern. And that's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to let you go because I've got to go run. Have a great morning. Stay out of trouble. Don't lose any money. Okay? And yeah, it's a good time to learn, do some practice. I'll be back in a few hours if anyone needs me. Thanks, everyone. We'll see you in a little bit. Stay out of trouble. Bye for now.